Well, a warm welcome back to Tokyo and our continuing coverage of the World Championships for 2022. And we've reached the second men's doubles semi-final between Chia and Sowoojik of Malaysia up against Sakwik Siraj Rankireddy and Shetty of India. Fascinating when I was researching this match, as we look at the draw, we've already seen Arsene and Shetty get to the final, so they're going to have a chance at a fourth World Championship crown tomorrow. Question is, who will they be playing to try and achieve it? When I was looking at this match, somewhat surprised that it's 5-love in previous meetings in favour of the two Malaysians. When you could say the Indians, and I think this is certainly the case, are a much better pair now than they were maybe 2-3 years ago, but even so, watching Rankireddy with those jump smashes from the back of the court it's almost exhausting just watching him do it. He certainly wouldn't want to be on the receiving end. You can see the officials are out there on court. And they're going to make the player announcements very shortly. Not sure how many spectators we've got in today, but it's a very healthy crowd. Capacity is around about 10,000. At least half full, maybe a bit more than that. And that's our matchup. Arsene and Shetty await the winners. And momentarily, I think we're going to get the light show that will signal the entrance of the four players.
It's a matchup that many people had expected to see in the Thomas Cup when India played Malaysia there, but the Malaysian team management chose a different way.
TotalEnergies BWF World Championships 2022 men's doubles semi-finals.
Well, I wonder if they can arrest this dismal record they have against the Malaysians, Rankireddy and Shetty. The longer that run keeps going, the more they'll, we suspect, start to have a severe inferiority complex. You just can't beat another pair after multiple attempts. They'll start getting into your head.
I have red and black. What your choice?
There's the confirmation of it.
Red.
5-love. Last meeting was at the Commonwealth Games. That was actually in a team event.
Black for me, red for
Because Rankireddy and Shetty won the men's doubles. But the mixed team event went to Malaysia.
So, who will serve? Aaron. Rankireddy sit. Yeah, she said.
So, second men's doubles semi, and let's look at the players. Chia, who's 25 now. That 6th place ranking is the best. And although they've won all 5 meetings, as I mentioned with Rankireddy and Shetty, 3 of those have gone to 3 games. Olympic bronze medalists, of course, in Tokyo. And they've lost all 3 finals they've reached on the World Tour, most recently one of the Thai Opens in 2020. So Woo Yik, who's a year younger than his partner, his father and his uncle were both international players. And here's how they have progressed, and as you see, pretty serene for the most part. Liu and Yang gave them a couple of scares. And on the other side of the net, or they will be on the other side of the net when we get going, and it's the Indian pair of Rankireddy and Shetty, as mentioned, the newly crowned Commonwealth Games doubles champions. Rankireddy's the baby on court, just 22. The first Indian pair to be ranked in the top 10 of men's doubles. Rankireddy's father and his brother, both state-level badminton players, so it kind of runs in the family. And there's Chirag Shetty. Actually won the silver medal on the Gold Coast in the Commonwealth Games in 2018 before going one better earlier this month. And of course they are the defending India Open champions, having won that title at the start of the year. Had a real battle against Hoki and Kobayashi in the quarter-final, but came through 21-14 in the decide. Tough one to call this, Steve. I know that 5-love head-to-head you'd look at and think, yeah, that's going to be tough for Rankireddy and Shetty, but at the moment I think they're one of the most exciting pairs in the world, the Indians.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it is tough to call. Most people would think that the Malaysians are the favorite, and just because of that I think that the Indians have a good chance.
Yeah.
I mentioned earlier that Malaysia media, even supporters, can be tough on their own players. If they don't deliver, there will be huge expectations in Malaysia ahead of this match here. And the players know that if they don't win it and go to the final, there will be criticism. There will be tough criticism, because they have that 5-0 head-to-head lead. One of the interesting things is that the win in India Open for Shetty and Rankireddy came against the ones waiting in the final tomorrow, Asan Setyawan.
Yeah, so they say revenge is a dish best served cold. They've had 8 or 9 months to plot and plan and wait. Of course, they've got to get there first, the Indians.
There's a lot of flashlights going on spectator seating, and that's what the Indians are trying to alert the umpire to.
Yeah, still asking the chair umpire, who's Wiyana of Indonesia, if he can get a message to stop those people doing it. Maybe that's what's happened. Anyhow, we're about to start. Talk about Rankireddy's power, but Shetty is no shrinking violet at the back of the court either.
No, and his attack is very steep. Gets more and more tape on his right arm for every match. Aaron Chia hasn't prevented him from playing well so far. And I think we're going to see the Indians targeting Sudirman when they attack.
There are times when I've watched Rankireddy and Shetty, and I've just wondered how can anybody beat them when they play at the top of their game with so much power. Just think maybe in 2 or 3 years, right at the top of men's doubles, you'll see if that comes to pass. It's always been good at that. You give him a sniff, just a half chance, and he'll grab it, set the opportunity up himself. Rankireddy. Yeah, it's almost a case of if Shetty doesn't get you, Rankireddy will. There's a fair amount of subtlety and skill on the other side of the net too. Just one place between these two pairs on the world rankings. Chia and Soa 6, Rankireddy and Shetty ranked 7.
That's a great smash.
Slightly delayed call, but no challenge from the Malaysians.
Moving his arms with the racket and the shuttle back and forth for a long time before he launches his serve. Shetty.
Straight down the middle and with great velocity from Shetty. Don't think this match is going to feature too many lengthy rallies somehow.
Service return was a weak. Taking his time, Shetty.
Well, couldn't really have got much better from the Indian pair's point of view. 11-6 they lead at the mid-game interval against a so far strangely shot-shy Chia and So.
Challenge quite a bit right now. They push on this one. That's neat around. So we serve, we keep it simple. We cover in front of us. I'm okay with us lifting if it's a really good receiving. But these they have done so far. I think we can come in and challenge them back. So that is really good defense. We can also play those blocks are good. When Aaron hits, we can block. The other one, he wanna go back. So that one you had one where you were just blocking it. That's super fine. And when you serve to them from outside, they wanna play like that. Yeah. Yeah.
发了球，后面这个补了是吗？要一 stick 一前，另外还是要分边讲好来呀？啊，没发了球后面打要分边还是一个前？
11-6. Play. Service over. 7-11.
That's why they say always make your opponents play another shot. Fantastic defense from the Indian pair.
Chance up.
For a big man, he's very agile, isn't he, Rankireddy?
Yeah. Both of them. Great defense by the Malaysians in this rally. Good variation from Sudirman, only firing fast-paced smashes on the far side of the court is not likely to work. So you need variations. That's one left by Sudirman.
10-12.
Standing almost mid-court, Rankireddy, but doesn't really get under it. Can't get the angle on. And they're doing well, So and Chia in keeping it flat.
11-12.
Not giving angles away to their taller opponents.
Quickly.
Shetty gave the racket to his coaches so they could cut the strings. So the frame doesn't get contorted. Good tumble side from Aaron Chia.
Service over, 13-11.
Almost see the Indians manoeuvring that point in the middle of the rally. And Rankireddy was never going to miss from mid-court that kind of chance. Just keeping their noses in front here, Indian pair.
That's a challenge.
It's
a difficult shot to judge for the line judge there because it slides close to the back line. Whether it's before or after, that's very difficult to see.
Well, it was a coordinated challenge, wasn't it? They both had their arms up, Chia and So, which leads you to think it might be close. It's not close at all, is it? In by a country mile.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 14-11. Play. Service ball too high.
He's lifting his left arm in the
Service
moment he
over.
hits the shuttle.
12-14.
Shetty.
Not really supposed to engage with the service judge, but Shetty wanted to find out exactly what the issue was. I think he told it.
But you can just look at him because he's showing with his arm movements what the problem is.
Yeah.
So pretty much saying just one word to the service judge is, in my opinion, to intimidate. Let's put reactions
13,
from so.
14. Service over. 15.
Going to be pressure
13.
on Shetty next time he comes to service. Rankireddy first, though.
And also on So, because he missed that flicker. That was way, way too short. So they're going to go really hard for the short one next time.
Service over. 14-15. Get ready, quicker. Service over. 16-14. Shetty, get ready.
Great job by Rankireddy getting it below the tape to So. The ability to take out the pace in those flat exchanges and still play a quality shot, that's important.
Service over. 15-16.
At times, it looks like raw power from Rankireddy and Shetty against kind of subtlety and more strategy from the Malaysians. And they're within a point now.
That's a good smash. Getting it to the left side of Rankireddy.
Oh.
The way his body was moving, he's hitting it back to where the direction he came from himself. So that's an amazing shot.
Well, 18 intriguing minutes. And these pairs now can't be separated.
Service over. 17.
He's played well
16.
so far, so weak, but he also tends to get rather tense towards the closing of the games. If I were the Indians, I would try and play it too, so we get it below the tape.
Service over. 17-all. Quick toweling only.
Defense. That's a fantastic rally by both pairs.
18-17. Wipe the court, please.
It's the first time
Wipe the court, please.
that the Malaysians have been in front in this game.
That's it. That's it.
I think it would be psychologically a crushing blow for those two if they end up losing this game.
Yeah. They've been ahead for most of the game.
Chirag, get ready quicker.
Missed it. Aaron Chart
Service over.
served a really good
18-all.
tumble serve. It definitely gives the Malaysians an advantage when he's serving well. But the Indians did well to cope with it.
Oh,
19-18.
Great awareness by Rankireddy, if it was awareness or it was the only place he perhaps could put it.
pounced on the serve.
Service over. 19-all.
Tension with all four players here. Would also be devastating for the Malaysians to lose it now that they've caught up with their opponents.
Yeah, exactly. Having done all that hard work and see it go to waste. 19-all. Huge point, this.
Yeah, that's well done. Keeping on to the attack.
Service over. 20.
Getting it steep.
Midpoint. 19.
Well, the Malaysians behind the 8 ball, really, weren't they? As soon as that net cord happened early in the rally, it gave the initiative to Rankireddy and Shetty, which is why they now have a point for a one-game lead.
Quick reactions.
Service over.
Aaron Chart.
20-all.
See how quick his racket came up there on the cross defense. some angle on the defense, Shetty.
21-20.
So game point number 2 for the Indians.
It's gone long. Just missed it, Aaron Chia.
So 22-20. And Rankireddy and Shetty take the opening game despite a real struggle towards the end of it. But I don't think that's going to mean a cruise for them in the second game at all. This to me looks like it could go the distance, but first blood to the two Indians.
Terus kalau seandainya bola-bola dia buka begini, dia kalau saya jaga begitu, kamu hantam juga ke dalam biar orang dapat. When they are behind, when they are pushing in the pushing game, if we are on top, one push and then block, because every time they just splitting up, every time splitting up. Okay, they won't rush.
Listen, so we strategically stay on the back court, so you just ready in front, and they're getting one back, but they're just getting over
blocking.
Yeah, so you can easily find it. So from big smash, when you have the option, you go for so, and then you're ready at the net. Pang, 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 keep it that. Service situation, you still need to mix it up a little bit more, so you don't serve so much foot and tee. Use a little bit more flex service wide on Aaron, and then you step forward, because he's just hitting it hard, so you can block the first one or push on the flex service.
Flex service?
When Satvik is flex serving Aaron, he's just pushing it hard like a smash, but it's right in the zone, so you can easily block that or you can push it.
Dia punya smash itu dia tahu bagus. Ya?
注意地上面打了过后，他们有没有分辨？压了就跟着进去就算了，要水要打到。
dalam kontrol itu kamu tinggal pindah saja. Terus kalau sebenarnya dia dari pindahnya ke sini yang maju. Sini mereka tarik.
还有一个防守的时候，真守的这个位置。
Fokus saja, tidak usah pikir apa begitu satu poin. Kita tinggal. Oke, kamu, ayo. Bisa, kamu bisa. Ya, kamu bisa, kamu.
Return your chair.
Good inputs there from Shetty. That they needed to push and block. We saw that work for Asan and Sechuan earlier today, changing the pace in the flat game. And then as Matthias Bose, you can flick Aaron when he's in the right-hand field, because he's hitting full power, and we can just block and counter. But now Aaron and So playing with the drift and getting a little bit more bite in their attack, a little bit help in defense. What kind of complexity will that add to the game? That's going to be interesting to see whether the Indians will be quick enough with the racket and the mind.
Just thought when I saw the order of play for the first 5 matches, this was going to be the most gripping of them. And I just have a very strong feeling this is going to go 3 games, and haven't a clue who's going to come out on top either. Rankireddy with his first evidence of power in the second game.
1-2.
That was nailed.
Service over. 3-1.
Mistake by Aaron Chia.
Service over.
Somewhat fortunate point that for the Indian pair. They'll take it.
Thank you. Thank you. Service over. 4-2.
Service error.
Service over. 3-4. Service over. 5-3.
What kind of sound is that it's making in between the rallies there? I think it's Rankireddy.
6-3. Service over. 4-6.
Excellent placement
Service over.
from Chia.
7-4.
Well, that was a rare example in this game of a rally
5,
where the Indians actually
7.
outmaneuvered the Malaysians. It's been the other way around for the most part.
Yeah. I think the Malaysians got to be careful now, because they've been ahead, but I don't. They haven't capitalized as much as I'd expected.
You want Jen? Okay. Yeah, quickly.
Grip of Chirag said Shetty's racket had gone loose. Of course, can't play on with that unless you want to make really, really unpredictable shots.
Huh.
Service over. 8-5.
That wasn't coming back.
No.
Service over.
Great steepness.
6-8. Service over. 9-6.
Serious liability at the moment, the Shetty serve.
That's a good lead by the Indians.
So we challenges call out.
Can't believe they're challenging this. That was out by fast margin, wasn't it?
That was also my impression.
Well, they just fancied a breather, but this is nowhere close, I don't think.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 7-9.
Usually get a few oohs and ahs around the arena, even though they're not making too much noise orally. But I think everyone pretty much knew that was wide.
Play.
It just keeps the Indian pair in touch. 7-9.
Service over. 10-7.
Great service return from
Service
Shetty.
over. 8-10.
Yeah, that was steered with absolute perfection. That shot. Just can't get rid of them snapping at their tails in this second game, the Malaysians.
Out. 9-10. Get ready. Oh.
Gets it away. Good forearm power there from Rankireddy.
So the error from Shetty means that the Malaysians have the advantage at the mid-game interview, but it is a very slight one.
Kalau dapat posisi enak, hantam orang saja sudah. Ya, jangan orang. Boleh kamu hantam orang ke angle-nya. Paham tak? Saya ada di sini, di sini kamu hantam. Kalau mau itu hantam di tengah agak jauh sedikit. Tengah saja gitu. Ya, tapi dia tengahnya jangan masuk bola di sana tuh bisa tunggu. Ya, macam di sini agak sana situ. Ya, ya. Tadi tuh kamu terus mati itu kan. Kamu orang di sini kamu hantam orang.
啊，现在不是在做我们这个情况，现在为什么是打？我们要排一两，为什么这些国家现在发现很多很多的
20 seconds.
And target so.
20
That's the three
seconds.
things we need to do. And if it didn't sense, relax. Take a few jumps, something like shoulders down.
Please, second call.
Have fun. Smile on the lips.
Yeah, yeah.
Good boys.
Fun.
Play.
I heard the words target so from Matthias Bo as one of 3 things to do. I couldn't distinct what the 2 first things were. On the defense, so he is clearly the more vulnerable of the 2 Malaysians. It's neck to neck at the moment.
11. Thank you.
Well, that might be a costly error.
14,
That was a
11.
fairly straightforward shot for Shetty. They put it in the net. 3-point lead. Bit of a boost for your opponents with a soft point.
At the moment, Shetty is vulnerable from below the tape when he's forced to play from below the tape level. But I noticed that Aaron Chia did not play a full smash. 11. Lots of strapping on the right shoulder, and they were fiddling with it, wasn't they, at the interval?
Thank you.
Well, is it too late to rescue this second game for the Indians? They've been second best since the interval. It's the second point they've won in the 7 that have been played.
Back it's gone. He's gone off to get a new one. Couldn't control it.
That is over. 17-12. No, nothing sweat. Play. No.
It's been very alert today, Rankireddy, in my opinion.
17.
Most of the actions he's had.
Hold. 14.
Well, if they could eke out another couple of points now and make it interesting.
And this is where, if I were Chia and So, I would try and see if I could break the rhythm here. Because this is one of the situations where if they go on a roll, Shetty and Rankireddy, they can just cruise past. Oh, that's well played.
Service over. 18-14.
Good coverage.
Well, that should, you would think,
14.
set us up for a final game decider. And there's no question that Chia and So have been the better pair in the second game. First game was very tight and tense. This one not quite so much so.
Service over. 15-19.
Control. Oi! What a save.
Made him play about 4 or 5 more shots than he would have probably expected to. His credit, kept his cool.
It was in the beginning of that rally, it was Rankireddy with the controlling shots from the backcourt. Accomplished mixed doubles player as well, and he really had the good touch there. Going back in balance. Aaron Sharp. This is dangerous times if you're a Malaysian fan.
Just got to cultivate a steely nerve here. And they pick on the Shetty serve. They did. And that's what set up the winner.
Fantastic play by So Yi.
Service over. 20.
Great service return.
Point. 17.
Three game points then to level the match. Not yet.
No.
Service over. 18-20.
Was the flicker. Was talking about his racket's gone again.
Wow, what a time for that to happen. One game all it is. And we are set for what could be an absolutely thrilling decider, but desperately bad luck on Shetty with the racket, needing to be replaced twice in the space of about 7 or 8 minutes. That's where we are though, 50 minutes on court and one game all.
前面一起，一直在前面一起的话，他们连着上来很快的。That's not
We're doing a lot of good things, but we need to step into the shot. We can
这就是谈我分的来成全你，我们
Kamu juga sih. Ya, ya.
他去进发，
Ya. Tapi kalau kamu rasa enak, kamu buat saja. Jangan pikir banyak. Main simple. Simple play bola enak tuh. Ya, ya. Jangan terlalu pikir complicated. Jangan terlalu pikir sama.
And are able to charge in. We need to be aggressive on 2 and 4, and as we talked about, this bounce back and forth with not so much rhythm, it's gonna be there. It's gonna be there. Keep it simple. We target so.
这么长，他们拦线我们还是要起。
Ya, dia kalau pergerakan yang kamu kasih bola tiba-tiba gitu, dia punya pergerakannya berat mereka. Tapi mereka cuma
发球三，他如果 Allen 爬山的话，这个就是要拿 hand 打，然后分别还怎样自己跟 Allen 一定要投他，给他总是不要给他挤那个
arah-arah saja.
啊 ，OK， 既然第三排出了球啊 ，Allen 在前面的时候不要想要进前，一直等，跟两边一直等。
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
啊 ，focus 个pergerakan啊。
Flash back on court.
移动起来先啊，不要放慢啊。
Final game. Love all. Play.
So can Rankireddy and Shetty finally get a win on the board against Chia and So? Or will the Malaysians make the head-to-head record 6 love?
And the most significant thing I heard from Matthias Ball was to step into the shot. I think that's really important because it will also bring them closer to the net, covering the front court more. And he was still talking about targeting, so Yik wasn't specific about it, but that's probably something they've talked about in the pre-match build-up. Rankireddy is doing really, really well. I still feel that he's got a little weakness in his defense if he's targeted 3-4 times in a row. But you could say the same about Yik. Was that 4 times, 3 times or 4 times?
Well, it's punch and counter-punch at the moment, early in the deciding game.
Fantastic defense. And the last shot, he's staying too far back. We talked about it in the first game. Got to give yourself more options so you don't return from knee height all the time.
Well, the net call pretty much guaranteed
Service over.
that being a formality.
They've had amazing returns, both the two Malaysians. Amazing returns on the short serves and the low serves. It's going right.
5-3. Service over. 4-5.
There was the block again.
5-4.
Working well. First one pushed, next one block. He's all fired up, Shetty. Perhaps a little bit too much.
I'd like to see him play mixed doubles with Chen. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? All of a sudden, there's a spring in the Indian step.
6-5.
Again, the good block. At the moment, it's Rankireddy who is the most dangerous player on court. With these funny noises.
Service over. 6-4. Service over.
Well, no, that's not his strength, so to control the defense. He's getting a lot back, but when he needs to control it, it's also really hard to do it from that low position. There's a lot of errors.
Just feel the tension down there, can't you? The pressure. Very tense indeed, and very tight on the scoreboard in this deciding game.
I actually think you could argue that Shetty is taking too long to serve because he's ready and then he starts wiggling from side to side, and that takes time.
Judge for yourself here.
Service over. 7-8.
So we heard the Indian game plan. I think the Malaysian game plan should be something about getting it below the tape and then mostly target Shetty.
Well, no shortage of commitment, but the Malaysians, the more savvy in that rally. I said at the start of this game that we got a clue who would come out on top, and that remains the case.
Thank you.
Confusion.
10-8.
But a good variation in the defense from Sowoyik here that tricked Shetty. He didn't think he... that was not the one. That was 1-4.
Well, it's good lead.
Service over. 9-10.
A lot of adrenaline at the moment in all four players. Error from Chia.
Well, this match might ultimately come down to who makes the, or which pair make the fewest errors.
Yeah.
From here on in, anyway.
Yeah. And who can sort of get that sort of just a little bit more calmness into their game, the feeling that, hey, I actually think we're going to win this.
So a slender advantage for those two as we go to the mid-game interval.
Interval taken.
Kamu siap yang dia strike itu, ya? Kamu gimana kasih dia lari? Biasa dapat untuk
They actually just challenge us, so I'm okay with the T service. Try and serve T, not foot. Serve T and then cover in front of us.
on the body.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Stay focused here. The most.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Coaches, return your chair. Players back on court. Oyik. 11-10. Chia Malaysia. Chia Malaysia. Play.
So here comes the final act in this semi-final saga. Just a point between these two pairs. And now there's nothing between them.
Service over. 11 all.
Great drive from Rankireddy again. Well, Ball was saying something about serve T, which means serve into the middle of the court and then cover in front of you. Strings gone in Rankireddy's racket. He's gone. Oh, he's taking that errant shot. It was way long. The last one proved efficient. I'm not certain he has full smash power in his right arm. Errant shot. And I would be surprised if he changed to the left suddenly.
Sorry, your towel. Thank you.
Fantastic rally, and are the Malaysians finding just a little bit extra when they need it most? Stepped in really positively there, Aaron Chia. And set up the kill.
Thank you.
For Soviet.
In the long run here, it's so important to win the service situation. If you lose the service situation, there will be rallies where you can work your way out of it, but overall, you've got to win the initiative. What a smash!
So Rankireddy special.
Nobody's told him he's playing on the slow side.
I think it's one of the most fearsome sights in badminton when Rankireddy's airborne and about to absolutely hammer one down.
Good play. Applying a little bit too much power, and then Rankireddy finding the gap, setting up his partner. That shot there.
Well, just when you think one pair has the edge, the other pair has other ideas. Back to a point in it again, and Getting longer and longer, these delays between points.
Yeah.
The umpire needs to maybe have a word.
Service over.
I must say, I think it's delaying of service. What Shetty is doing.
Quick towel in only.
Because he's getting the opponents to be ready, and then he stands there wiggling 4 or 5 times side to side. That's, in my opinion, delaying.
Yeah, no question.
Oh, you got a deception from Rankireddy there.
Service over. 14-15.
Such fine margins. It was just long.
16-14.
And it's in the context of this match, a 2-point lead almost seems cavernous.
Yeah, but in the third game here, it can be treacherous with a 2-point lead.
Come on, India!
Oh, that's a big misjudgment by Sudirman.
Service over. 15-16.
If Shetty, who hasn't really had his best day, if he can raise his game just a little bit, I don't think So and Chia have the nerves to cope with this.
Well, what a time to get a piece of luck like that.
Yeah.
Totally demoralizing for the two Indians. Absolutely nothing that Rankireddy could do.
That's the small margins. Had it stayed on the other side, it would have been 16-all in the momentum change.
Yeah, and there was never any chance of a hand of apology. There was just every chance of a fist pump, which is what happened. 17-15. Hour and a quarter on court. Still, we've not got a definitive idea who's going to go through to the final.
Good shot from Chia. Were you misunderstanding again? Should have left that. Oh, it's totally open.
Wow. Total confusion on the Indian side of the net, and somehow the Malaysians had eked out the point after, at one stage, it looked like both of them were going to leave the shuttle. Total confusion.
The coaches are shouting in on court, but I think it's mostly their own nerves they're trying to control.
Come on, India, come on!
Well, don't think that Rankireddy and Shetty are done with just yet.
Good shot, fantastic shot.
They're making life mighty hard for themselves. 2 points required for the Malaysians.
Service over.
It's a lot of tension and a lot of nerves out there.
90.
We've seen Christie lose from 2015 up.
So,
good chance.
Match point 16.
After 76 minutes, the number 6 seeds have 4 match points.
Let's get it in.
They've done it. 21-16 in the decider. What a struggle, though. What a titanic battle between these two pairs. Always looked like it was going to be one of the best matches of the day, and that's exactly how it's proved. And what a final we're going to have tomorrow with these two up against Hassan and Shetty.
22, 21, 18, 21, 16.
Epic men's doubles semi-final. So the press won't be on their backs just yet, Steve. Been through every possible emotion, all 4 of them actually. This is the final point into a net from Rankireddy. Just didn't quite have the wherewithal to get the job done today with Chia, Shetty, Rankireddy. They win 20-22, 21-18, 21-16. 77 minutes on court, there you see it. Hugely appreciated by a big crowd here in the arena. And we've still got plenty more to come. Up next, it's women's doubles, the second semi-final. Kim So-young and Kong Hee-young of Korea up against the surprise semi-finalists from Thailand, Super Jurikol and Teratanacha. That's next. Well, a warm welcome back to Tokyo. I told you there was a big crowd in. This was the scene a little earlier on this morning. We started at 10. They were queuing well before that. And they've been richly rewarded with some of the action we've seen so far. There's the proof of it. Arsene and Shetty coming through in 3. We saw Chen and Ji Fan very comfortable. And then that last epic men's doubles with Chia and So getting the better of the Indian pair Rankireddy and Shetty. Now it's the women's turn again. Kim and Kong, big favourites, the number 4 seeds up against the number 14 seeds from Thailand. Petita Supajirikul and Sapsivi Teratanachai. There's the women's doubles draw. If you're with us a little bit earlier, you'll have seen what was in effect a pretty bloodless victory for the top seeds, Chen and Chia, who won in just over 50 minutes against Matsumoto and Nakahara. You would imagine, Steen, that Kim and Kong will start pretty heavy favourites. Any way you can see that the Thai pair can worry them?
Yeah, I definitely can see that if Sapsivi Teratanachai can take control of the match and sort of keep her and Supajirikul in the control above the tape, not play too defensive. But yeah, I think it's going to be a great match as well.
Well, we're just a few moments away from the light show that will introduce the players. You can see, or I can see, the officials are out there on the court, so it's not going to be too long.